Oh, dear Lord, man. You could have a tapeworm. Oh God, I'm so sorry, employees of MEGALAB. You just have the worst job here. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Project Hospital here in Dave's awesome healthy clinic for people with boo-boos who desperately need to be prescribed numbing ointment, because we are killing it in numbing ointment right now. This is our path to profitability. You got any sort of problem, we are going to numb it and send you out the door. We are technically profitable right now. Technically profitable. Not much. $1,700 up on the day, and we haven't paid our wages yet, so we'll have to factor that in. But we are technically in the green, and no one is more surprised than me. Couple of things I want to get done today, but a quick note first. If you have left me comments on the first few Project Hospitals, first of all, thank you very much. Please keep them coming in. But I haven't seen them yet, so I have recorded several of these in advance because I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So when I jump out of one recording, I kind of want to jump back into another one just because I'm having a ton of fun playing it. So I haven't seen your comments yet. If I have not reacted or acknowledged or recognized your comment, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I just have to travel in time to see them. Now, back to the things that we want to get done around here. Primary issue is Jessica over here. All right, Jessica is gross. She might have nail fungus. She might have athlete's foot. Oh, Jessica. She might have an iron deficiency anemia. That is not necessarily gross, but she has a hidden symptom, and we can't figure it out because we don't have a lab. We would like to do a blood draw and a mica. Anyway, we're going to sample something out of Jessica. But we can't do it because we don't have a lab. Now, that's the obvious next thing that we have to do, and in fact, we have a little mini quest to do it. I was having a think about Project Hospital. Now, every time I do things, I add a department in Project Hospital. I do little individual rooms, and I put the stuff in there, and then we're done. Like the X-ray department over here, which, P.S., has X-rayed exactly 0 people. But the nice lady over here is working very, very hard, probably playing solitaire or Googling something, I'm sure. And I thought, why do I have to keep putting together individual rooms? What if? Because they're, okay, back it up. Let's go to medical laboratories here. Let's look at what we need here. We need a waiting room, no problem. We need a hematology lab, a microbiology lab, a histology lab, and a cleaning closet. Again, no problem. We need 3 different labs. Why do I have to put together 3 different rooms? I was having to think about this, and I got very, very excited, off camera, off screen, as it were. What if I built MEGALAB? What if I put all of the labs in one room and just did all of the departments right there? MEGALAB. It's gonna be awesome, I think. I'm not 100% sure I can afford to do this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Because the individual labs are actually quite small. 4x4, 4x4, and 4x4. So theoretically, if I build something that is, say, 4x12, or slightly larger, I should be able to get everything in here. We're gonna build MEGALAB right in the middle of the hospital. Here we go. That's an 11x12, a 12x12. I'm not sure what I just built there. Let's get, well, some walls going up first. Where's my grand unified wall theory? Which ones am I doing again? Oh yeah, the brick wall. Right, so we're just going to put this up around here. I've got a plan. I've got an idea. I'm very, very excited about it. Okay, this is all going to be lab, but it's all going to be the different labs. This is great. Okay, so one could live, say, like this. Like that. That'll work. I'd like to get enough space where we can get in multiple workstations, because I'm only going to hire probably 1 person right now, but I bet you I'll hire more people as time goes on. And then the histology lab, again, MEGALAB. This, I don't see why I can't do this. I know there's no way to get in. We're going to conquer that momentarily. Let me go back to building. How about a big double glass door? Because you know what? This is actually going to be 100% glass. I'm doing this whole thing in glass. You're going to be able to walk by this area, and you are going to see all the lab workers in MEGALAB hastily analyzing whatever we've scraped, peeled, or, I don't know, sponged off of you. This is going to be fantastic. Nice big white tiled floor for everybody. All right, let's start picking this apart now. So the histology lab. What is your workspace? Is it a desk? Yeah, it's a desk with a PC. Okay. And you have things. You have a lab analyzer, glassware. Oh, you have a stool analyzer. I am so sorry. I'm sorry to many people. I'm sorry for the person who has to work here. You have, in a very real and literal sense, the worst job in the hospital. I'm sorry to everyone else who has to work in here, because I bet it's a bit odorous in this lab, in MEGALAB. But we're doing it. Okay, let me start to get some stuff set up for you here. Why don't we start with, say, a couple of lab desks against the wall, like here, and then maybe one down here, because I think that's also where you put all of your equipment. Let's start you off with a nice little chair here, and then a PC, but don't forget to leave room for another workspace. I'm going to put one down there. You can just have a regular office chair, because you don't exist yet. A medical centrifuge, that does not go on a table, but the stool analyzer does. Am I legit going to put the stool analyzer right in the middle of the workspace, right between these two people, so they can just stare at it and smell it all? Yeah. Okay, that's where that lives. Glassware, sure. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of glasses because you're going to want to drink very heavily if you work this job. A sink, that's easy enough. Okay, you need a printer of sorts. I don't know if you need 2 printers. We'll see. We'll see as time goes on. A half lab desk. Well, that just sounds fun, so I'm going to make one of those. And the microscope can live on it. And how about there was a stool there so you can be comfy while you're sitting there? A lab cabinet. Let's put that. Actually, I want to do this a little bit different. Hang on. Give me that, and then give me this thing. I want to put this more over. Oh, yeah, that looks even better. Okay, put that guy there. MEGALAB. This is going to be great. A centrifuge. Now, where is it that you live? Do you just live, like, anywhere? Can I just put you, like, here? I think I can just put you here. I'm going to put you over here so you're more against the wall. Yeah, you're just a thing that sits there. The analyzer, okay, that could go over on that table, but we'll put it over here. And then what? A biohazard bin, of course. Yo, trust me. Let's get this one near the stool sampling thing. Sample storage, again, near the stool sampling thing, because you're going to definitely want to keep those refrigerated. No question of that. All right, I'll decorate everybody later. Let me go now to hematology. This is great. MEGALAB. I love every part of this. All right, can your sample storage back up to this without interfering with pathing? Looks like it, because I'm not getting the chair turning yellow or anything like that saying nobody can get here. I don't like the way that looks, though. I'm going to move... Yeah, I don't like that. We're going to move you, actually, over here. And you, come here. You're also going to get moved over here. The RIA, what does that actually do for a living? Radio immunoassay. Mandatory equipment, measures different antigen concentrations. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Let's get one of those puppies in here. All right, a half lab desk. How about that was maybe... Now, I don't know if I put this here. This is on the border of the other lab. If I put that there, are they going to be able to work at it? Don't know, so just in case, I'm going to put it over here. You probably need some kind of sink, don't you? Yeah, a sink could go... Where, actually? Where are we going to put a sink for you guys? You know what? We probably don't need 2 of these things, so get rid of one of those. They're pretty expensive anyway. Let's replace that with a sink. And then what else do you need? You need a hematology analyzer. Of course you do. You need glassware. All right, have some of that. And have maybe a thermal cycler. Oh yeah, we got to get one of those. Analyzing DNA. All right, cool. We're a crime lab now. Go ahead and put that guy over there. 2 workspaces again. All right. That is, and you need your little biohazard bin here. Let's put that right at the end here like this. Okay, lab number 2 of MEGALAB completed. Lab number 3, microbiology. Hit me. All right, a fume hood. That's going to live over here. Let's get you a couple of chairs here. Again, I want to keep room for 2 workspaces at all times. You can have 1 PC there, and why don't you have a laptop on the other side? There you go. A printer can go right there. There's your basic workspaces. Kitchen sink, put some cabinets up for you guys so you can have an in-counter sink, some glassware might live over there. Actually, give me another desk thing here. Yeah, put that guy there. And then you can have your biohazard thing over here. You still need your half-lab desk. Let's put that guy right over here. That kind of makes sense a little bit. Do I like that? I'm not sure that I like that. I like that more over here. Where is the border of the two labs? It's right there. Okay, that should be okay. Definitely need a microscope. I'm going to put that guy right there, and I will give you a little stool so you can be a little more comfy when you're using your microscopic-y thing. One of these doohickeys, where the heck does that go? Right there, apparently. You got that, you got that. Sample storage, you can have that live over here. Is that going to interfere with pathing on that side? I say, can they squeeze through there? Do they even need to squeeze through there? I don't know that they do. Okay, that should cover all of your stuff. Now, ooh, scrubs. Yeah, you gotta have scrubs on the wall. Yeah, okay, now we're gonna start decorating around here. Now think though, hang on. Because I am going to absolutely, at some point, this is gonna be all glass. So it's not gonna make sense for that to be, it's very fussy to get that. There it is. It's not going to make sense for anything to be on the wall. This whole thing is going to be glass at some point. I want everyone to see what we are scraping off of you and then analyzing. It's all quite gross when you think about it. However, a card file would not go amiss. Let's have one of those maybe right next to the table, like that. Why are we putting a table there? Well, obviously, so we can put a skull on it. Of course we are. And then how about a nice little potted plant in the corner there? You can have another one, say, over there. Pumpkins. No, not as much. How about a regular trash bin? And not so much with the biohazardy ones. And maybe some flowers right on the lab thing. Oh yeah, that's going to be very, very pretty. And a mug. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Sparky. You can have a mug live on your desk. Okay, not going to decorate the walls because glass. What else could I put around here? Files? Do I have anywhere left to put those? Yeah, put those over there. That'd be as nice as possible for the team. Okay, I think MEGALAB is complete. I think all I have to do now is just start hiring some people for this nonsense. So go to, flip this around for me for a sec. Okay, go to management. This one right here. One worker, that's all I want. Biochemistry 90% on Lisa here, and you have resistance. Okay, you're hired. Contestant number 2. I think you might be the guys who are in charge of the stool samples. I don't immediately remember. I'm very sorry if you are. Kate here's got a biochemistry of 80%, and you are a hard worker. Well, okay, that seems pretty cool. And then last one over here, who's got good biochemistry? Christopher does. You've got a hidden trait I don't know anything about. Now, what are your traits? You're a fresh parent. Okay, so you're going to get tired, but you're also a hard worker. You've got biochemistry at 69%, but advanced biochemistry at 25%, so you've got that. It's not much, but you've got it, and that's going to increase the effectiveness. Christopher, you don't have that. You got cardiology. We're not really doing that. Okay, Judy, you're in. Everyone's here. I'm going to very tentatively get things going. Okay, now we should be able to deal with what's her name. Yeah, we're all into this. Yeah, Dr. William here, Dr. Scott. We're very seriously considering him for chief of staff because he prescribes numbing ointment to literally everyone. You're going for the blood draw and the sampling, and that's going to narrow down what is wrong with Jessica. Or at least it will when I remember to put up a waiting room for this. I don't have that yet. Just thought of that. Okay, that's fine. I spent a lot of money making MEGALAB. Like a lot of money. But I do have enough where I can do kind of a little corridor thing down here, and we're going to make that into the waiting room. Even better, I can make more of MEGALAB glass so we can all see what we're doing. It's like the grossest aquarium in the world. Okay, so zone this out as a waiting room. So all of this can just be a waiting room like that. Yeah, we've done that. Oh, there's my 50K right there. Oh, fantastic. Well, that just paid for MEGALAB. Thank you so much. We'll worry about a cleaning closet in a bit. We won't stress that right now. And then you need, some things in here like benches and tables. You can have fancy chairs. What color is MEGALAB's chairs? Green, because you're probably like nauseous, so I think green is the right color for this. And you can have some coffee, and you can have a vending machine. Yeah, all good stuff. Now, I just want to finish off the glass idea in here, so all of this is going to be glass. Well, Jessica's leaving for the day. We are kind of coming up somewhat on the end of the day. She's decided not to bother waiting for her exams. Maybe she'll come back tomorrow. I don't know. Well, whatever the case, we've got MEGALAB up and running. It's going to be a huge drain on our finances because these guys don't generate money. They just suck up wages, much like the X-ray department. But if we can get people diagnosed, then we can treat them with, again, numbing ointment. Dr. Scott, numbing ointment. All numbing. Actually, you know what? While I'm saying that out loud, what are we doing for you? It better be numbing ointment. Is it numbing ointment? That's sleeping drugs. Okay. I feel numbing ointment would have accomplished the same task, trying to get the insomnia down. If you're all numbed out, then that means a good night's sleep. But hey, I'm not the doctor, Dr. Scott. You are. I might remind you that you're being seriously considered for chief of staff, and numbing ointment is paying the bills. We've done 15 patients. Cool. All right. And now we're going to get more patients from the insurance companies. Let me look at those insurance companies again. All right. So we're still losing a tiny bit of money from uninsured and cheapo care. I believe, if I remember this game, and I don't, that as our rep goes up, as our reputation goes up, this number will go up. They're going to be willing to pay us more if we're like a super awesome hospital. Okay, nothing we can do with liver TY. Open a clinic at any specialized department. So I was playing this on my own time, which is kind of, as I say, refreshing my own memory, reminding myself how Project Hospital plays. And that stumped me for ages. I could not figure out what the heck they wanted me to do. I actually had to Google that. And what they mean by open a clinic at any specialized department is literally open up any other clinic. So what threw me off is these are all grayed out, which says to me, in my little gamer brain, can't do it. Grayed out, you don't have access to that. That's what the color gray means in any game. No, I can do this at any time. I could open up an internal medicine department. I can get all of these things to go, the medicine office, the cleaning closet, all that stuff, and then hospitalization for that, all that kind of nonsense. But I don't need to unlock anything to do. I see my walls are not correct. I'll work on that in a sec. I think what we may likely do, and this is off of advice I've seen online about Project Hospital and also my own experimentation, orthopedics. Orthopedics is going to be the way to go here. Minimal investment. That's the thing. It's a minimal investment. It's just one office and then, waiting room, reception, that kind of thing. We don't need to do hospitalization right away. We don't need people staying overnight here in Dave's awesome healthy clinic for people who have boo-boos and desperately need to be prescribed numbing ointment because numbing ointment is really paying the bills right now. We don't need any of that. We just need to open up that one office. So kind of tick things along a little bit. See how everything goes. Aha! You look like you're waiting for MEGALAB. Oh, dear Lord, man. You could have a tapeworm. Oh God, I'm so sorry, employees of MEGALAB. You just have the worst job here. All right, he's handed off his sample, and Lisa's off to go do really gross analysis of it. She's put it in the fridge. Smart move, Lisa. You do not want that thing wandering around. I've seen Aliens. I know what happens if you let the monster loose. Okay, and she's gonna do some little things with the glassware there. Yeah, okay, you're kind of doing your thing. You're processing results. Okay, good. Kind of looks like you're planning your next vacation on Google or maybe answering an email or two. Not really seeing that as a medical kind of screen going on there. Just so long as you get the job done, Lisa. It looks like Lisa's finished the results here, and we're handing them back off to Frasier. Oh God, it's the tapeworm. Oh, wow. That's just, dude, man, that is just living in you. Eating all your food. You're probably very, very thin. Dr. Scott. Actually, I don't know if Dr. Scott's on this or not. I don't know who's got this case. Actually, I can see right here, Dave. It's Patricia Moore. It's Dr. Moore. Clinic has ended with one patient waiting. Okay, that's not good. Is that this dude? Is that Fraser? Yeah, because we're all going home, Fraser. Can you live another night with a pork tapeworm? I hope so, because we're out. No, it's okay. Dr. Moore is kind of staying after hours to deal with Fraser here. Oh, you're playing solitaire. I just saw you playing solitaire. You can't fool me. What are we doing for you, by the way? What can we get this out? Anti-helmintics. Anti-helmintics. I assume that means kill the tapeworm and then you'll, what's the right word here? You'll, process that in your own way to expel it. That's about the nicest way I can put that. Hopefully that does not end back up in MEGALAB. Not bad though. It was $240 for whatever we did for Fraser there. The anti you got no more tapeworm living inside of you thing. All right, we look like we are kind of wrapping up for the day. I'm having just a vague look at reception, which obviously I made way too big. Way too big for reception. You know what I could do? I could squeeze a small bathroom in there. Not the worst idea in the world. Little restroom, if you're sitting waiting too long, you need to use the facilities. Maybe you had a cup of terrible coffee from the vending machine and you're caught a little short. Maybe a little restroom in there. But for right now, I'm just going to chill. I just spent a lot of money. I want to see how we get through the next day financially. What is going on in this town? Rachel showed up at 8 o'clock in the morning with another tapeworm. What are you people doing around here? Please don't tell me it passed from one to the other. That's just... No. I'm so sorry I ever said those words in that sentence ever even came out of my mouth. But yeah, we've already nailed it. We didn't need to send you to the lab, to MEGALAB, which is good because we're going to do some stool collecting. So I'm glad we've already figured it out. We didn't need to do that. You're welcome, people in MEGALAB. What else is going on? Who are you? What's your problem, John? Ooh, you could have a lot of stuff. Okay, can we send this guy to an x-ray just so... You know what? I'm going to make you do it. X-ray his lower limb. Okay? We've got the x-ray department. I paid for it. We're darn well going to use it. This one, too. She could have any number of things wrong with her arm. X-ray her. I've got it. I'm paying the wages. We may as well have it. You're over cleaning the x-ray department. Excellent. I actually had a bit of a thought about that. I'm going to put just a somewhat small cleaning closet. In fact, you know what? I'm going to renegotiate things over here a little bit. I'm going to move. No, get out of all of that. I'm going to move your trash barrel, say, over here by the sample collecting thing. And then I'm just going to do a very small cleaning closet here. Be a door going right into MEGALAB. Actually, is that wise? I do want MEGALAB to be entirely glass. Maybe just not this side. Because this is sort of an offside anyway. There's not going to be anyone over here enabled to enjoy all the gross things that we're doing in there. So fantastic. Let's just do a super, super small little cleaning closet. Nothing crazy. Just going to have a door that goes right out into the lab. Again, this is wages I don't really want to be paying, but I really feel it's important to make sure that the lab is like the cleanest place in town. And we'll get somebody hired for the day shift. You are 38% efficient, 25% dexterous, and your base Jordan's slightly over you. And Jordan costs less, actually. Jordan's better, but he costs less. What's your problem here? You are an early bird, working more efficiently during the day. Fantastic, Jordan. That's exactly when you're working. Good deal. All right, you should appreciate that. And place will probably be a little bit cleaner. Oh, sorry, Jordan. I see I didn't do floors for you. I'm very, very sorry. How about some bluish kind of tiles in here? There you go, Jordan. Can I just reiterate the fact I love that the people who have injuries to their legs limp when they go through the hospital? It's one of those tiny, tiny little touches that just makes the game for me. The fact they have a little bit of a limp as they're kind of wandering down the corridor there, getting an x-ray done. All right, Linda, finally earning your keep around here, even though you're only 34% good at this. Wow, Kate here could have virtually anything, including things that I don't even think are real words. Thalassemia, inherited blood disorder, formation of abnormal hemoglobin that binds oxygen less efficiently, and makes the red blood cell out of shape. Oh, I really, really hope you have that. That's like $1,100. Except that needs a blood transfusion. I bet we can't do that. I'm fairly confident we can't do that. Kate, we can only do things that we can do. So, how about lead poisoning? No, that's like a whole therapy there. No. Nope, can't do that either. Antibiotics, we might be able to do antibiotics. And then, no, we're definitely not doing dialysis. No, we don't have that kind of equipment. Kate, could you have a tapeworm instead? I have a feeling, I don't know this, but I have a feeling that Kate's going to pop up pretty soon saying we can't treat you because we can't do any of these things. Even if we figure out what it is, we can't do any of those things. Okay. Kate, I'm going to be keeping an eye open for you. How'd the x-ray go, John? It's a leg contusion. Aren't you glad I gave you that x-ray? See, isn't that better now? What are we going to do for that? Numbing ointment. Once again, numbing ointment. And look at that number now. $360 on numbing ointment. The word is getting around the insurance companies that we prescribe numbing ointment to literally everything. I see my walls aren't done there. And they are willing to pay a little bit more for it. I'm not surprised. So let me get my grand unified wall theory there. There we go. Much better. Oh, I was just joking, but apparently that's true. They are willing to pay a little bit more for that. So we've gone up to 90% on uninsured and 100% on cheapo care. So cheapo care will pay the full rate now. They're not going to ask us to discount it. And wow, liver TY, they're up to 120%. They'll actually pay us more than the procedure is worth. Oh, we got to get that done. Okay, we got to think. I'm reasonably confident I'm going to go orthopedics, but what are my other options? Cardiology. That seems like a bit of a production. I mean, there's the office. I guess each individual clinic is not a big investment. But for cardiology, I feel we're going to need hospitalization. And wow, a lot of it too. A lot of people are going to need to be involved with that. Show me something else like neurology. That can't possibly be a small production. I mean, again, basic clinic, no problem. But to actually do anything about it, yeah, that's a whole deal. And we don't even know what rooms we're going to need yet. Orthopedics, how much can it possibly be for orthopedics to do stuff to you? I actually have no idea because I'm not like wicked sure what orthopedics even is. There's orthopedics and obstetrics, and I know one of them is babies and one of them isn't. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that isn't babies. So I don't actually know what you do for orthopedics. I think it's like a bone thing, something to do with your bones, right? I don't know, but we'll probably get one of those up and running. Oh, Kate's back in the office. What have we figured out? Anything? We're doing an oral cavity inspection. You only have the one hidden symptom. That's it. I mean, that's all we got to figure out. And Dr. Scott is like wicked good at diagnosis. It's totally his jam. So what are we doing now? We're listening. We're doing audiometry to you. Now we're evaluating you. Really, you can't figure it out, huh, man? Nothing going on here. I mean, again, she could have almost anything wrong with her. Now what are we doing? Oh, we're drawing blood. Okay, we're sending her off to MEGALAB. Yeah, probably a good idea. And with nothing much else to be doing, I'm going to start just putting stickers up. So I found the little decal tab, and I think that's awesome. So I'm going to assign the doctor's offices. This is doctor office number 1. Even though it's reverse order of the way they were hired, we're doing it anyway. This can be office number, I'd like it to be over here if it could be, number 2. It's okay if it can't be interacted with. Nobody's interacting with this. And number 3, and I realize now I've done that one wrong. This needs to come over. Okay, you know what? It's fine. You can have yours the different side of the door because you're probably going to be chief of staff, so that's okay. Aw, yeah, Mary walking out the door with $360 numbing ointment in her pocket. Excellent. How about you? Do you need numbing ointment? Yep, you do. Arm contusion. Numbing ointment. $400 now. Did somebody just think we're awesome? Is that what just happened there? No. Nope, still the same numbers. Why, one was 360, one was 400. But hey, good job. Good job, team. How about you? Oh, leg contusion. Numbing ointment. Oh, Brooke's a bit gross. Okay, you could have a lot of things. Bacterial gastroenteritis. Ugh. Crohn's disease, equally lactose intolerance, and ulcerative colitis. Yeah, I don't you're going to be spending a lot of the time in bathroom with all of these symptoms here. How are we doing? We're going to do a CRP. Oh, we've done that. That's already done. Temperature. And then obviously we're going to send her off for a stool sample because she seems to be producing it a lot anyway. We may as well throw it in a jar and analyze it. Where'd Kate go? Kate, there you are. We figured it out. Oh, good. It's actually the easy one. The iron deficiency anemia. Thank goodness. Okay. So we can actually deal with that. That's fine. We're just going to give you some iron pills and you're off and running. I'm glad you didn't have any of the other things because we had no ability to cope with that. What's your deal, Fraser? You have breathing problems. You could have chlorine gas poisoning. Is that likely? Have you encountered chlorine gas, Fraser? Because that's going to be my number one question. Do I have chlorine gas poisoning? My first question will be, have you encountered chlorine gas recently? You could have lupus, emphysema, asthma, and you guys have a lot of problems breathing. Okay, well, can we x-ray you? I feel we should be able to x-ray you for that sort of thing. And I'm just going to let everybody know that there's a coffee vending machine in that direction. Okay, so if you guys go down the hall there's coffee over there. It's terrible coffee, but if anything, it's probably going to help you if we need to get a stool sample out of you. It's that kind of coffee. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Project Hospital for today. MEGALAB. Up and running, functional, analyzing everyone's gross excretions over here. Not much else. Cleaning closet. Now, I gotta think about this specialized department thing. I think my next move, I have two ideas. I'd like to get another doctor in here. Just GP, general doctor, doing general doctory things around here. And I'd like to get orthopedics, or at least one of these specialized clinics. I'm not 100% on orthopedics, but it does seem to be the softest solution in terms of not making it a big production. So we'll have a think about that. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of Project Hospital. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.
Just get right up in his face and shoot him in the face. I'm done with this guy. Go ahead and just shoot him right in the face, please. Yes, thank you. Bet that hurt. I think we're officially farming at this point. I think, yeah, look, 99%, 98%. Yeah, we're farming now.
Elton, were you just scribbling on a map when you put this tour together? Looks like you had some sort of seizure with a pen in your hand.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.